gotta go pretend. All right, this is Dean Carlson. This is the BS Show. Oh wait, the BS Show with Dean and Josh, and
I'm Josh.
And this is.
My name's Sterling.
Sterling's a friend of ours who happens to have his own little show and actually is more geared towards the music than he is towards doing our show. I've only ever seen the one little episode of his, and I thought it was fucking priceless. He was on the phone. What were you on the phone? Something to do with ordering a pizza, and this isn't my pizza, or I can't remember. It was pretty funny anyway.
Someone got the wrong number.
Oh yes, they called you looking for a pizza. That's what it was. Well, I could send you one. I could. Hey, just a sec. I'll throw one in the oven. You be over at my house in 10. All right.
Well, we are the real news and entertainment show in Thunder Bay. We didn't say that today.
Oh, we didn't. Oh, yes. And we want to be the N1N network, and that means the news Northwestern Ontario Net News Network of us, Northern Ontario. Okay. So one of the things we're going to talk about before we get into this stuff in the papers is, have you ever thought about doing a show or this kind of stuff for a living?
Yeah.
Is that maybe where you're gearing towards?
Well, I gear my shows toward comedy, satire, and
that was pretty funny, his shit. You gotta check it out. Sterling Finlayson on Facebook.
Yeah, it's something I wanted to get into when I was younger, but I just couldn't get around to it. So I'm a little bit more mature. I actually can get in front of a camera.
How about stand-up comedy? Is that kind of where you're going, or are you more towards sitting there just making fun of people?
Yeah, well, actually, I go on street corners now and I say jokes for a living. Doesn't really work that well.
You know what? I go and sell my body on a street corner. I don't get much out of that either.
Man, I made the mistake of not wearing sunglasses today.
Oh, would you like to borrow a pair?
You got a pair?
Look at that. I have extras.
Awesome.
Am I a nice guy or what?
That wasn't scripted, you guys. That wasn't scripted.
That is freaking awesome.
Okay, so what I want to do, without opening this, we're going to go with the pros and cons of Thunder Bay.
Did we say where we are, by the way?
Oh, we're up on this. Let's turn.
We are at Superior Bowl.
We're on the roof of Superior Bowl.
Woo! Isn't that cool?
And yeah, we're going to do a little show. We can't really sit that way because we're going to not be able to see us as far as the sun and everything goes. So this is the angle we chose to do. Okay, so what was I talking about?
Pros and cons.
Pros and cons. So I'll start with the pro of Thunder Bay. You go to con, you go to pro. We'll just see where we're going. Okay, I'm going to go with the pro. I like the fishing.
Con, I do not like the food.
The food? Oh, okay. Josh?
Pro, I like the size of the city.
Okay. I don't like the driving. That's a con. You're on a pro side.
I really like the woman.
Okay, should we end right there? No. Okay.
I think
we could say just period, show over right there. He likes the women, game over. Okay, that's.
Oh, you know what I really like about Thunder Bay? It's got a lot of diverse ethnic groups in here, and we actually get along sometimes.
I like it.
I think it's funny that people are honking at us and they're yelling from down.
Are you serious?
Yeah, people are like honking at us.
Hey, we have Tim Hortons way down like this.
Timmy.
We have the new Timmys.
Well, I was like on a con. I'm a con, I guess that's one, right?
Yeah.
Because you did pro?
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess a con would be... Am I allowed to say his name?
Who? Our mayor?
Our mayor.
Or am I supposed to guess that?
Well,
you know what? His real name's Peter Keith Hobbs, and now he's starting to go by Peter and he's gonna be like covert.
Is he?
Yeah, because he's being covert and calling himself
Hobbs.
Covert Hobbs. Well, that's no longer Keith, so that he doesn't associate. Now it's Peter, like Peter Pumpkin Eater or something.
Peter Cottontail.
God. You like that? That's like his dome is like a cottontail on a bunny.
And you're a pro?
Okay, I'm a pro?
Yeah.
I like Fort William is a pro for me.
Yeah. Con, I don't like the people getting charged in higher ups, like in the mayoral office and in the chief of police. That is really a con for Thunder Bay.
Okay, if you open that up, don't open it up. What I'm going to say is this. That's one of the points that I made. the leadership factor is a
Yeah.
huge one. And we like, if you have a snake and you cut the head off, what does the rest of the body do? And it might be alive, but it doesn't do fuck all, right?
Yeah.
We're in our heads of our snake, exactly right. Okay, so who's on what?
I guess I'd be a pro.
You're be a pro.
It's kind of getting difficult already because all I can think of is cons right now.
Oh, come on. There's
Right
more.
this second,
How about
just
how
because
about the Blues Fest?
Well, the Blues Fest is great
Music
and stuff like
thing?
that, but I'm talking
Waterfront?
about like I'm really into some of the like my generation are kind of fun stuff's getting killed. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of.
Okay, are you a baseball fan? We have a lot of baseball going on.
We got a lot of baseball
Golfing.
and stuff. I like that we got those new splash pads.
There
That's
you go.
A pro.
There's a pro. Okay,
Yes.
you? Con? You got splash pads out there after
Splash
all that.
pads.
I don't like the fact that
I think you were on con. He did a con this time.
you know what? I think it's bad that they have to repair the roads every 2 years.
Yes.
And you know what? They're constantly repairing roads. Why don't they do it right?
Properly.
Okay.
Properly, and
Okay.
they'll avoid having to do it every 2 years.
We're gonna leave the pros and cons on this only because if you look, and I can't, it's hard to see in the sun. Now, if I get a good view down May Street, last year was it that they did this?
Yeah.
Okay. The year before they started it, right? Because they told me down here is why I'm saying it. They said, okay, the second year we'll start it right away so it's done so the businesses don't suffer. Yeah, they started in like late June.
Yeah.
So these businesses suffered for another full month of bullshit that they shouldn't have had to go through when this was shut off.
Yes.
And it affects directly the businesses. The planning. It's if you open that little book there, one of my cons is the planning of the city construction, because that's what happens. When they shut off and you have 4 thoroughfares across the city and they shut off 2 of them at the same time, what do you think's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Fuck up.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna happen. Okay, so
I really
let's
like
go.
this view that the boardroom's giving us.
Well, you know what? We can go way over to the other end now. Let's take a little walk and open that book up and let's talk some politics. Come on, Josh, you've got to be in the picture.
I gotta be in the picture.
Okay, let's talk some politics.
All right. So which where were
right
we
there.
starting? Where were we
Let's
starting?
go there.
The flood.
Yeah.
The flood. Yeah. We were talking about yesterday to the boat launch. We're talking about the evacuation crises that were happening. Were we
Oh,
not?
you know what? I seen a video where there was a lineup probably about a mile long of truck boat all
People
down the
going
side of
to
the road,
help
and they were heading there in order to help with the flooding in Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what it said on, I think it was, I'm not sure, Facebook or one of the news channels.
It's hard to keep track when you pay attention.
You don't know what's
eh?
real
right,
or fake.
Right.
But
I
it
listen
said-
to everything and it fucks me up sometimes.
And it said
Yes.
that the airport at Houston, it was photoshopped to make it look like there was that much water there.
Photoshopped.
It was
Holy.
like it was that's not amount of water that was there.
Carissa said that she could only see the tails, girlfriend.
Yeah.
So maybe that's part of it. I read something, and speaking of reading something, that because of the chemtrails, because of them trying to manufacture weather, that they can make that stronger or less strong via whatever. And that's a posting I read, but I've read a couple different articles on that. And if you talk to me, I'm telling you that people are from Florida in particular talk about how they call it a chem cough. And their dogs are getting chem coughs from the chemtrails and how much that fucking aluminum and shit they're putting in the thing. So tie that all in, right? Hey, what is this stuff that they give you truth serum? What's it called?
Alcohol. Alcohol.
I was saying,
you give a girl enough.
I kept thinking nitroglycerin, but it's not nitroglycerin because that's a bomb thing, right?
That's explosive.
Right. So I shouldn't say that. We don't have a bomb squad in Thunder Bay there. We'll tie that in because
We had to get one for
we're gonna get one for
Kenora.
Kenora. Can you fucking believe that? That's incredible. What a crazy thing. Okay, what else we got going on there? North Korea.
Having the potential of nukes.
Well, okay, here's the deal. If I'm, what's the guy's name? North
Kim
Korea.
Jong-un?
Kim or something.
Kim Jong-un?
King, what?
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un. Yeah? Okay, so that guy. If I was him, okay, and I had everybody against me, and my country's starving because the sanctions that they got going on with them right now are just fucking retarded. There's no food. There's like, it's really hard. It doesn't matter how much money in that, you know. So you end up having a starving society. Well, what, are you going out with a bang? That's the sad part, is that maybe he decided that he's going to go out with a bang, but I don't know, like if he stops, they're probably more than willing to take the sanctions off by now because of how dangerous it's getting. When you send a ballistic missile over top of Japan, you know, that's calling out the United States and Australia and all the diplomatic countries saying what's going on, right? So, what else you got going on there? Oh, let's give a shout out to Superior Bowl. Okay, what day is today?
Today is, my watch died today, remember?
That's not going to tell you the date.
I know. It's Friday. It's Friday the what? The what though?
Okay.
Friday the Thursday.
It's Thursday. And your watch stopped, so you don't even know what time it is. Anyway, okay, so it's Thursday. Now, if I remember correctly, Thursdays are...
You're just having one of those days.
Men's League is Thursdays here at Superior Bowl. And you know what? If I go back to bowling, I did bowl Men's League downstairs. Like, if you go right down here, like right below us, it's the lanes are all down this way. And I spent many nights here bowling when I was younger, when I was in my teens, and then later on in life, right up for about 4 or 5 years here.
That guy hit in BC by a softball.
Now, what did you say about that, Sterling?
Yeah, there's this guy, he was playing softball, and it's slow pitch, like underhand. And apparently, I was wondering how he died from a hit, but he was running to first base, and pitcher shot it towards first, but hit him in the back of the head. And that was very unfortunate. And he had like a wife and a little baby.
Well, you know what?
It's a hard hit.
My buddy Leo Bannon has a little bit of a shoulder problem. So when he throws, normally he windmills everything. It's easier on his shoulders. However, whatever, depends what. Right. No, but if he was pitching and the ball came back to him, he would do one of these to shoot it back to first. So there's a little bit of velocity possibly on somebody that, and I mean, like the pitcher's not very far away, so one of these, you're probably not going to launch it that hard. You're not very far away, but I mean, maybe I
think it's a freak accident.
It must be pretty freak.
You get hit in the back of the head here. There's so much nerves by your vertebrae here. You could be finished.
BJ DeCourt, he got hit in the back of the head just in the tournament in our softball game, but at least the girl just kind of went, and as he got to first base, it was dunk, and he just did one of those. Like, oh, it happens. It probably didn't knock any more brain cells out that are already.
Condolences sent to the family in BC.
Yes, for sure. That's awful. Okay, so we're going to discuss this for 2 seconds. Now, only because like Josh knows this stuff about me. Let's walk this way. Let's get another view. Let's keep going a second. We'll swing ourselves around so that we're going to get a big view here like that. There. Okay, so here's my thought pattern. And surprising enough, here's a dome right here. Basically, you got a glass dome. If you were to build domes in Thunder Bay that were big enough to house growing vegetables, growing apple orchards, growing orange orchards and everything, wouldn't it cut the cost to the point where every citizen in Thunder Bay would benefit from it?
Yes, it would. In time, at least in the how many years span it takes to grow that stuff.
Well, I know that it costs, let's go, I don't need the sheet. Let's go, the dome down here, something about that size probably cost about, let's say, $1.5 million. Okay, let's go with 1 million as a ballpark, because they we buy 10. So we're investing $10 million. Okay, now add another million or so because you dig it down below the frost line. Then you put soil back into it, right? So that you are, well, no, you'd probably go below the frost line, then dig a little more, put soil in so you're at the frost line, so there's no heating costs, right? Now, you turn around and you grow all your vegetables, all your things in there. You can have 10 of those things, like whether you have carrots in this one or whatever. You might not need 10, but take the volume of our city and surrounding area and decide how many vegetables do we need. Wow, okay, so now what you do is you take the people on ODSB, or what is it? Sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that right? Okay. So those people take them and integrate them into this business.
Yeah.
So the city runs this. Now, anybody can weed a garden. So you have 10 fucking gardens that are the size of the dome over here.
Yeah.